Good evening. Thank you. Good evening. Family, friends, uniformed fire service members, and distinguished guests. On behalf of State Fire Marshal John Davin and the men and women of the Department of Fire Services, welcome to the ceremony of MFA's, or Massachusetts Fire Academy's, Essex County Delivery of Call Volunteer Program. My name is Dennis Ball. I'm the Deputy Director of Training at the Massachusetts Fire Academy. And this evening, I have the actual honor and privilege of being the Master of Ceremonies for graduation tonight of Call Volunteer Recruit Class 117. For those folks that are unable to attend this evening's events, the event will be recorded. Ms. Christina Mitchell sitting right here, she'll make that happen. It will be available sometime tomorrow on YouTube, all right, through the DFS website. All right, so it gives you an opportunity to take a second look. Okay, we good with that? Excellent. So at this time, I ask you to join me in welcoming our presiding officer for this evening's ceremony, State Fire Marshal John Davin, accompanied by the official party. Welcome, Marshal. I'd ask you now to join me in welcoming the chiefs of our graduating departments. Chiefs. I'd ask you to please rise, ladies and gentlemen, for the entrance of Class 117 and the posting of our national and state colors. Ladies and gentlemen, Class 117 was led in by Piper Philip Chikala. Philip. I please ask you to remain standing for the presentation of our national anthem by Mr. Martin Kelly. Mr. Kelly.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the rampart we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Detail, post the colors.
Forward, march.
I'd ask you to please remain standing for an invocation, which will be delivered by Chaplain Bindigo. Chaplain?
We're going to do two invocations today. One is I want the class of 117 to know that you stand in a long line of firefighters who have your back, those that have gone on before us. And so I want you to think of the firefighter that inspired you. And on the count of three, I want you to mention the name of the firefighter that inspired you so that you would know that you don't stand alone. 1, 2, 3.
Bill Barry.
Bud Colkert. And now let us ask for God's presence to be here. We gather today in profound respect and celebration for these call and volunteer firefighters who have chosen the path of service and courage and selflessness. Their unwavering dedication, demonstrated through their rigorous training and preparation and commitment to protecting and rescuing others from harm's way, is a testament to their noble calling. We pray that they may be blessed with wisdom in moments of chaos, strength in times of challenge, and resilience when faced with adversity. Help them continue to hone their skills and knowledge and give them the strength in body and spirit. May they always act with integrity, guided by a deep sense of duty and compassion for those they serve. As they enter their career and as they rush toward danger to help others, may they be protected from harm. May they find the courage to face the unknown, the endurance to persevere, and the clarity to make wise decisions in critical moments. May they provide comfort and hope to those in need in their home communities. We also hold in gratitude their families and loved ones who stand beside them, offering unwavering support and encouragement. Their role is crucial, and as they are part of the larger community that surrounds them with strength, and fellow first responders are there with them as well, and the goodwill of all who appreciate their service. We ask, O God, that each graduate walk forward after this graduation with purpose, knowing that they are never alone, that they are held by you, they are held by the love of those around them and by the guiding light of all that is good. We have great hope for their future and the positive impact that they will make on their communities. With hearts full of profound gratitude, O God, we ask that your presence be here today. and honor this ceremony, knowing that you are with our graduating class and you will be with them in the future, and that they are surrounded by those firefighters that have gone on before them. Amen.
They ask you to please be seated. Get yourself comfortable. So before we get started, I'd like to do a quick introduction of the stage party. So the Massachusetts Firefighting Academy trains more than 13,000 firefighters a year at every entry level, from the entry level experience, from the recruits, all the way up to chief officers. We operate within the Department of Fire Services. It's a statewide agency that also provides hazmat responses, incident support, fire investigation, code enforcement, and much, much more. At the Academy and all across operational divisions, the Department of Fire Services works with local fire departments, regulated industries, and the public to help our communities stay safe. The person responsible for leading this vital public safety agency is our State Fire Marshal, John Davin. To the left of the Marshal, call volunteer, Assistant Program Coordinator, Mr. Michael Dupree, Chief, Leicester Fire Department. Next to Mr. Dupree, call volunteer, Assistant Program Coordinator, Mr. Bruce Anton, Captain, Swansea Fire. Next to Mr. Dupree, we have Chaplain Sean Bendigo, Chaplain of the Wenham Fire Department. Thank you, Chaplain. And finally, call volunteer, Program Coordinator, Mr. Christopher Norris, Chief, East Hampton Fire. Chris? So our Academy's instructor, as well as support staff, is comprised entirely of active duty or retired firefighters. They are truly, truly fire service professionals. These men and women have chosen to share their knowledge with the next generation. There is absolutely zero substitute for the many decades of fireground experience that they bring to this program. Please join me in recognizing our instructors and support staff of the Massachusetts Firefighting Academy. Thank you, guys. So every organization has members that are less visible, but to the public, but it's still vital to our mission and success. I'd like to just recognize our program administrator, Ashley Payette, and the entire registration crew. Their work behind the scenes makes it possible for our instructors, program coordinators, and officers to give our full attention to the recruits. So is Ashley here? No? Yes? All right. Thank you, Ashley. And finally, before we get started, I'd like to ask, or encourage, or invite any former military or current law enforcement agent, enforcement person to stand up to be recognized. No? All right, thank you for your service. So the philosophy, Massachusetts Firefighting Academy, can be summed up in two statements. Amateurs train until we get it right. Professionals train until we can't get it wrong. All of our staff commit to these words and embody them through their actions. And after 3.5 long months, yes? Yes? All right, I'm asking each one of you graduates to adopt this philosophy as well. Under the guidance and supervision of lead instructor, Mr. Michael Feinberg, and ably assisted by Mr. Derek Spitaleri. Who's Mr. Spitaleri? Thank you. The instructors and the support staff, along with your families and friends, and most importantly, through your hard work, you are prepared to enter a dangerous and demanding and deeply rewarding profession. You have absolutely built a baseline technical skill necessary to serve your communities. So I wish you well. Okay? Great. Now it's my honor and privilege to invite the Marshal John Davin to the podium for a few words. Marshal.
Thank you, Mr. Ball. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, chiefs, and our esteemed graduates. Tonight we gather to celebrate this pivotal moment as these recruits become Massachusetts firefighters. Class 117, let me be the first to welcome you to the best job in the world. Although I'm proud to serve as your state fire marshal today, 26 years ago I knew very little about firefighting when I walked through the same fire academy doors. But I credit the Fire Academy for providing countless opportunities for me to develop my skills, expand my knowledge, and to challenge myself. I wholeheartedly believe in this system and am committed to ensuring that Massachusetts firefighters have access to the highest quality training, state-of-the-art equipment, and exceptional instructors so that you can best serve the citizens of the Commonwealth. Together, we will protect our communities through professionalism, dedication, integrity, and training. More than 2/3 of the communities in the Commonwealth are protected by call or volunteer firefighters. You are vital to the fire service and a key partner in keeping our communities safe. As a former fire chief in Western Massachusetts, I relied heavily on call and volunteer departments for mutual aid response. I admire your dedication and your willingness to serve in addition to your work and family commitments. The past 15 weeks have given you a very basic understanding of the tactics and strategies you will need to keep yourself, your fellow firefighters, and your community safe. Your learning is not coming to an end, but rather it's just beginning. You must continue to train. Come back to the Fire Academy again and again to attend classes. Ask questions. Go to conferences, read trade journals, inquire about what other departments are doing. You owe it to yourself, your department, and your community to be the best firefighter possible. Although we never know what our next call will be, I can assure you that no 2 days will ever be the same. Gone are the days that firefighters just battle fires. This is an all-hazards occupation that will challenge you to think on your feet and solve real-world problems under the most difficult conditions. You may respond to everything from an alarm activation, a medical emergency, a motor vehicle accident, or a chemical spill. You'll conduct fire drills, install car seats, check smoke alarms, and give station tours to aspiring firefighters. I hope you proudly wear the Maltese Cross on your shoulder, as it is known around the world as a symbol of protection and a badge of honor. Your presence alone will offer hope to strangers on their worst day and bring calm in the midst of chaos. Your community has placed an enormous amount of trust in you. Honor that trust and never ever do anything to jeopardize it. There is no doubt that firefighting is difficult, both physically and mentally. Continue your physical training. A fit body will serve you well when you need it the most. Equally as important, take care of yourself mentally. Do things you enjoy. Spend time with your family. Take a vacation. Your department will be here when you get back. Firefighting is not for the faint of heart, but it is deeply rewarding, honorable, and exhilarating. You'll never, ever be bored or lonely. You'll work as a team, you'll become a family, and you'll forge friendships that will last a lifetime. Thank you, Class 117, for answering the call to serve. On behalf of the Massachusetts Department of Fire Services and the Massachusetts Firefighting Academy, I extend my heartfelt congratulations to each and every one of you and wish you a safe and rewarding career. Congratulations.
I'd like to invite the call volunteer program coordinator, Mr. Chris Norris, up to the podium for a few remarks. Chris?
Good evening, everyone. and welcome to the graduation of Class 117 of the Call Volunteer Recruit Firefighter Training Program. Tonight we're here to celebrate the accomplishments of this class. The lead instructor for Class 117 was Mr. Feinberg. Mr. Feinberg, along with all the other instructors that you had throughout your program, provided you the leadership and the guidance in order for all of you to be here tonight. Each of them continually brought the dedication, the knowledge, the commitment, and certainly the passion to this program to help you all succeed. To all the friends and family here with us tonight, it was with your support and encouragement that enabled the men and women of this program to succeed. You have become part of that firefighting family tonight, and I know you will continue to support them in all their future endeavors. Just to give you a little background about the Call Volunteer Recruit Firefighter Training Program. This program is a 240-hour program that teaches the core foundations and fundamentals of our profession to the national standard. Students going through this training program learn how to properly don their protective clothing, properly don their self-contained breathing apparatus, carry, raise, and lower many ground ladders, conduct primary search for occupants within a structure, advance hose lines through a building, fire suppression, hazardous materials, and vehicle extrication, just to name a few. These program components and evolutions help develop a platform for these firefighters to operate in the scene of any emergency with efficiency and effectiveness to respond and mitigate any emergency. All of you have sacrificed and succeeded, and I hope we have met all of your goals when you started this program. Graduation from this program is a testament to your character and perseverance to accomplish a core foundation to your continued learning in this profession. In addition to this program, many of you had to balance other time commitments and constraints, such as working full-time or part-time, going to school full-time or part-time, family obligations and commitments, as well as other outside interests and hobbies. You have all faced numerous challenges throughout this program, and you'll continue to face similar challenges in the fire service. These hazards and challenges don't change based on if you're a career, a call, or a volunteer firefighter, and neither does the response or professional service that will be received. This afternoon, I had a chance to look back at your schedule and quickly just thought of everything everyone in this class had to overcome during these last 15 weeks. As you were starting class back in November, your families, your friends, and many others were planning or getting ready to do holiday gatherings and parties. Not all of you. All of you were going to your primary jobs or school, and then after that, coming to our class for an additional 4 hours of training or 8 hours if on the weekend, just to do it all over again the following days. During those months, all of you were putting an additional 75 pounds to 100 pounds of that personal protective equipment, that self-contained breathing apparatus, and going into a burning building for live fire training. As you quickly reflect back and think about these times, I would remind you and everyone here tonight that this is indicative of your commitment and your dedication to your communities and the sacrifice you have given to help protect all of those residents. Through this program, you have demonstrated the core competencies to be considered a firefighter and face many of these ongoing challenges and hazards in the fire service. It is incumbent upon each of you to continue your training and education in a continued effort to stay safe and provide the best possible service to all of your communities and return home safely to your families. I'm so proud of all of you for your decision to get involved in the fire service and for what you have accomplished together over the last few months. Each of you had your own strengths and weaknesses, but together you were able to accomplish all of these tasks. Congratulations on your accomplishment for completing this program. Continue your training. I wish you all the best, and be careful in all that you do. Thank you, and congratulations.
So at this time, I'd like to call upon Mr. Dupuy and Mr. Anton to call the roll of tonight's graduates. Family and friends, please approach for photographs on or about in front here. Don't go past the camera. Take as many photographs as you wish when your firefighter is called, all right? So don't be shy. You good? All right, excellent. How do you want to do this?
At this time, I'd like to call up Essex Fire Department Chief Hazen. Come to the stage, please. Graduating firefighter Gary Landry. From the Hamilton Fire Department, Chief Burnett. Graduating firefighter Nikolai Sims. Graduating firefighter Jack Tenhope. From the Haverhill Fire Department, Chief O'Brien. Graduating firefighter Michael Danuccio. Good catch. That's two. Maria Jose Rodriguez, graduating firefighter. graduating firefighter Javier Vargas. At this time, I'd like to call up to the stage firefighter Richard Wentworth from the Haverhill Fire Department. Firefighter Wentworth is the father of graduating firefighter Ryan Wentworth. From the Lincoln Fire Department, Chief Young. I'd also like to call up to the stage retired Lieutenant James Piersack from the Needham Fire Department. Lieutenant Piersack is the father of graduating firefighter Ryan Piersack. From the Lynnfield Fire Department, Chief Davis. Graduating firefighter Richard Muniz. From the Nahant Fire Department, Chief Antrim. Graduating firefighter Joseph Amaro. Graduating firefighter Matthew Dunaher. I'd like to call up to the stage retired Lieutenant Robert Ferrari from the Winchester Fire Department. Lieutenant Frary is the father of graduating firefighter Matthew Frary. Graduating firefighter Eric Spector. The Newburyport Fire Department, Chief Bradbury. At this time, I'd like to call up to the stage retired Captain James Hughes from the Saugus Fire Department. Captain Hughes is the father of graduating firefighter Henry Hughes. Graduating firefighter William Hunt. Graduating firefighter Scott Webster. From the Topsfield Fire Department, Chief Collins Brown. Graduating firefighter James Contoulis. From the Wenham Fire Department, Chief Kavanaugh. I'd like to call up to the stage firefighter Tyler Philbrook from the Gloucester Fire Department. Firefighter Philbrook is the brother of graduating firefighter Kevin Philbrook. like to call up to the stage retired Senior Master Sergeant Dale Snowden, U.S. Air Force. Senior Master Sergeant Snowden is the father of graduating firefighter Ryan Snowden. Graduating firefighter Kerry Tremaine. Class, please stand. Ladies and gentlemen, class 117.
Be seated. Congratulations. Congratulations. At this moment, we invite Marshal Davin to the podium to present the Martin H. McNamara Outstanding Recruit Award on behalf of the Massachusetts Training Council. Marshal.
In November of 2003, Martin McNamara, a call firefighter for the town of Lancaster, Massachusetts, was killed while operating at a structure fire. To remember his ultimate sacrifice and honor his commitment to the call and volunteer fire service in Massachusetts, the Massachusetts Fire Training Council created the Martin H. McNamara Award for the outstanding student of each call volunteer recruit fire training class. This program's curriculum is designed to train, educate, and evaluate students in the basic skills of the firefighting profession. The course is demanding both academically and physically. Just completing the course is truly an accomplishment worthy of recognition. In each class, one student is selected who has excelled in the training program, and this student is named as the outstanding student of the class. This recommendation is based upon the student's successful achievement in both academic and practical skills applications. At this time, I would like to invite Chief Robert O'Brien of the Haverhill Fire Department to join us on stage. I am pleased to present the Martin H. McNamara Recruit Award to the outstanding student of Class 117. Firefighter number 65, Ryan Wentworth of the Haverhill Fire Department.
Want to get Dad back up here? Winning awards already.
Oh, you got it, buddy. Good job. Congratulations.
Thanks, Chief. It's a big deal. He's on his victory lap right now, right? We good? Okay. We an event. How long you been working on that thing above your lip?
6 months.
6 months? I was noticing the entire class had a sporting something. Yeah. Almost? Almost. Congratulations. Big, big deal for us. All right. You carry that your life, for your life. All right. Thank you. All right. So each class is assigned a class spokesperson to represent the recruit class. This recruit is selected by the lead instructors and the assistant coordinators and is responsible for all the class leadership and all communications between the recruits and the academy staff. Now it's time for me to call upon the spokesperson for class 117, recruit number 51, Richard Muniz of the Lynnfield Fire Department. Get the number right.
All righty. Well, good evening, everybody. 65, congratulations. Really well deserved, really. So this class is a wonderful class. I remember the first time that Mr. Feinberg, our lead instructor, told us to set up our gear for donning. For those who don't know what that means, it means you have 60 seconds to get everything on very quickly and very accurately. As we scrambled, he began to say, "Class 117, are you ready?" To which multiple people said, "Sir, yes, sir." "No, you're not," he said. "Two of your classmates are not ready. That means that you are not ready." That was the first time on day one that we learned that Class 117 doesn't function as individuals. We function as a team. And then there was another particular day, another moment that hit even harder for us and for me. It was a particularly tough day when Mr. Spitterleary, in his fancy hat, our other lead instructor, spoke to us and he said, "If I can't trust you to do these little things, how can I trust you at 3 a.m. to save my child and my wife in a burning building? When your community calls 911, they're expecting the best. There is no 912. That is a moment when we understood that this job is not just about us. It's about the communities who are counting on us when they have nobody else to call. We've pushed through a lot this year, in these past 5 months, really. Heat, exhaustion, doubt. We've literally faced fire and smoke. But more importantly, we faced the responsibility that comes with this job. It's been a wild road, and Class 117 could not have done it without everybody in this room. Every single person in here, whether a little or a lot, has given their time, their money, their support, and encouragement so that Class 117 can be standing here in front of you. And for that, we are absolutely eternally grateful. To Mr. Norris and Mr. Dupuis, Thank you for all of your years of service in crafting this program. Every firefighter that has graduated from it is undoubtedly a better firefighter for having experienced it. Thank you. To our instructors, thank you. Thank you for sticking with us and for pushing us and for believing in us. We know that we weren't always perfect a lot of the time. We faced many, many challenges, but because of the combination of tough love, high expectations, pats on the back, and we're standing here ready to make you proud. Now, one class 117, it's a bunch of yokels. We built friendships that will last a lifetime, whether we like it or not. As the old man of the group, which is also weird to say, and one of only 3 people in this class that has probably ever used a rotary phone, it's been an honor to know you all. There are so many stories we could tell about this class, some inspiring, some questionable, some that legally can never be repeated. But sometimes it's fun to remember a few moments. Like Mr. number 48, Gary Landry. Thank you for always being committed to asking the class literally every day, what time is class? Which is the same every single day. And where it is. Next, also Gary Landry, number 48. Thank you for always asking the question that was literally answered 10 seconds before. Your ability to be present and yet somewhere else is unparalleled. And lastly, not lastly, and once again, number 48, Gary Landry. Thank you for teaching us that it's okay not to shave before every class, that sometimes shaving 2 days before class is probably enough. To our treasurer, Maria, thank you for organizing our amazing plaque and for being the 5-foot bruiser, making sure that everybody's gear was in order and making sure that who didn't have their gear in order absolutely knew it for every roll call. To 58, I'm glad it only took 45 training sessions so you learned to figure out what a comb is. And if it's inside, joke here. And lastly, to a select group, to who you know who you are, thank you for having a seemingly weird, unhealthy obsession and excitement with fire days. And not because of the fire, but because of the showers after. But all kidding aside, I wouldn't trade these experiences for anything because they're our experiences. In closing, I think back to day 1 when Mr. Feinberg asked Class 117 if we were ready. So I ask you now, Class 117, are you ready? Thank you.
So history and tradition are the core values within the fire service. Among those traditions here at the academy is a class plaque. Each class presents a plaque to the instructors and is typically displayed on campus to represent your spirit and mark your efforts. It serves as a physical reminder throughout the ages, if you will, and inspiration for generations to come. So I'm going to ask Richard, sir, formerly Recruit 51, to present the plaque to the instructors. Would you like a few more? Folks, guys, a couple more. So, come on. Thanks, gentlemen. Thank you. So I'd ask you to please stand for a benediction presented by our chaplain. Chaplain, thank you.
As we close this honor and celebration, we send forth these courageous men and women of Class 117 with honor and gratitude. May they walk boldly in their calling, carrying the strength and wisdom and dedication that they have cultivated. May they be blessed with steady hands, clear minds, and compassionate hearts as they serve their communities. In moments of challenge, may they find resilience. In moments of danger, may they be protected. And in every act of service, may they bring hope and safety to those in need. May their journey be guided by integrity, their spirits lifted by the support of those who love them, and their lives enriched by the lives that they touch. As they go forth, may they always know that you are never alone. Held by the bonds of their fellow firefighters, those that have gone on before us, and the gratitudes of those who serve, and the enduring strength of all that is good, may God bless you, and may you go forth in courage, purpose, and peace. Amen.
Thank you. Piper Chikala. Piper? Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes this evening's ceremonies. On behalf of State Fire Marshal John Davin and the men and women of the Department of Fire Services, I'd like to thank you for joining us on this very, very special occasion. We wish each member of Class 117 a long, healthy, and rewarding career. I ask you to remain standing for the departure of the official party, followed by the chiefs of the department, and then finally, Piper Chikala will lead out Class 117. Marshal. Class 117, come to attention. Go, Pete. One 117, right face.